Salt fertilizers versus organic gardening. In gardening, we face a choice. We can feed plants with chemical salts for fast growth, or we can feed the soil with organic matter for lasting strength. Both paths give results, but the long story of the soil and the food is very different. Salt fertilizers are chemical products made from minerals such as urea, ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate, ammonium chloride, calcium nitrate, anhydrous ammonia, monoammonium phosphate, diammonium phosphate, single superphosphate, triple superphosphate, potassium chloride, potassium sulfate, and potassium nitrate. They dissolve quickly in water and move straight into the roots, giving fast growth and green leaves. The numbers on fertilizer bags, called NPK, stand for nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Nitrogen makes leaves grow, phosphorus helps flowers and roots, and potassium helps fruits and overall health. Farmers use salts because they give quick results. But if too much is used, the roots burn, the leaves turn yellow, and the plant wilts even when water is present. Salts raise the salt level in the soil water and pull water out of root cells. They change the balance of ions so calcium, magnesium, and potassium cannot enter properly. They shift soil pH and lock up phosphorus. If you are living in a location with gravel soil, the soil is often slightly alkaline, with pH levels around 7.5 to 8.0. When chemical salts are added to this kind of soil, the pH can rise even higher, sometimes above 8.5. At this level, phosphorus and iron become locked, and plants such as potatoes, strawberries, blueberries, and citrus trees will struggle or die because they cannot absorb the nutrients they need. The soil also becomes dry and hard, with fewer microbes. The solution in such areas is to add organic matter that lowers and balances the pH. Compost, manure, leaf mold, and kitchen scraps will slowly bring the soil closer to neutral. Adding materials like peat moss, pine needles, or coffee grounds can also help reduce alkalinity. Over time, the soil becomes softer, darker, and more fertile. If you are living in an area with brown loamy soil, the soil is usually more neutral, with pH levels around 6.0 to 7.0. This is the best range for most crops because nutrients are available and microbes are active. In this kind of soil, organic gardening works perfectly. Eggshells, dried bones, fish remains, goat manure, cow manure, and poultry manure, but chicken manure, can also contaminate the soil with infected worms. So it's best to use poultry manure as a surface fertilizer. Compost, shredded newspaper, and cardboard all break down slowly and keep the soil balanced. Loamy soil holds water and air well, so roots grow deep and strong. Most vegetables, fruits, and grains thrive in this neutral range, and the soil can support crops year after year without losing life. With salt fertilizer, they break down the organic glues that hold soil together. Over time, the soil becomes hard, dry, and lifeless. Microbes and fungi die or go dormant, earthworms vanish, nitrogen-fixing bacteria stop working, and the soil loses humus. Inside the plant cells, salt strain membranes, close water gates, slow respiration, raise oxidative stress, and disturb hormones. Roots release fewer sweet exudates, so fewer good microbes gather. Crops grown this way look big but carry fewer minerals. They spoil quickly, taste weak, and may leave residues. After 2 or 3 years, the land feels empty and cannot grow well. Farmers say the land needs a break, but the truth is the land has lost life, as what happens is that salt fertilizers do more than feed plants. They also change the soil environment. When salts dissolve, they raise the concentration of ions in the soil water. Microbes, which are tiny living helpers in the soil, depend on balanced water and nutrients to survive. High salt levels pull water out of their cells, causing stress or death. The protective films that microbes build around roots break apart, and the friendly fungi that bring phosphorus and water to plants stop growing. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria in legumes cannot form healthy nodules under salt stress, so the natural supply of nitrogen is lost. Over time, the soil loses its humus, its worms, and its living network. What looks like soil is only dirt, dry and silent. The truth is the land has lost life. If your soil is very acidic, with pH levels below 5.5, the best organic way to lift the pH is by adding crushed limestone. Limestone is rich in calcium carbonate, which gently neutralizes acidity and brings the soil closer to the safe range of 6.0 to 7.0. This is the range where most crops grow well and soil microbes stay active. Unlike chemical salts that can shock the soil, crushed limestone works slowly, feeding calcium into the soil while keeping the structure strong. It also helps unlock phosphorus and magnesium, making them available to roots. By mixing limestone with compost, manure, and other organic matter, the soil becomes balanced, fertile, and alive. This method is safe, natural, and lasting, giving plants the steady foundation they need to grow healthy and strong. These salts' effects environment also suffers. Extra salts wash into rivers and groundwater. Nitrates in water can harm fish, grow barnacles in the ocean that stick to fish, mammals, and affect human health. The soil carbon burns away, leaving less storage for water and nutrients. What looks like farming success in the short term becomes pollution and soil loss in the long term. Organic gardening works in another way. Instead of salts, we use eggshells, dried bones, fish remains, kitchen scraps, market waste, goat manure, cow manure, poultry manure, leaf mold, compost, wood ash, banana peels, seaweed, cocoa husk, aged sawdust, dried grass clippings, shredded newspaper, torn cardboard, and clean plant waste. These break down slowly, feed microbes first, then roots. They build humus, improve soil structure, keep water and air moving, and bring back earthworms, fungi, and bacteria. The soil becomes a living sponge that supports every cycle of growth. Crops grown in organic soil last longer, taste richer, and carry more minerals. They dry naturally instead of melting, they nourish the body and build strength. Salt fertilizers give speed but leave emptiness. Organic gardening gives patience but builds resilience. When you feed the soil with life, the soil feeds you with strength. Salts are a shout, quick and loud, then silence. Organic matter, with patience and love, carries through the seasons. Plant your seed in living soil and your harvest will be food that lasts, food that heals, and food that remembers the earth. Happy gardening from Gardening with Kirk.